Gaming? It's just not fun anymore due to toxic communities, lack of diversity and representation, and the overwhelming amount of sequels, reboots, remakes, updates for next-gen consoles. Gaming is not where it was before the new era of gaming. With toxic communities being huge in online gaming today, you can suffer from harassment, hate speech, and other negative behaviors.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, you toxic waste of life.
And it will create an unwelcoming environment for you to even enjoy a video game anymore. You can't even go on Fortnite and want to play a couple rounds of Fortnite and having a base skin without a kid sitting there screaming like, hey boy, you broke.
Jay broke.
You gotta go get you a skin, you ain't got no money. So it just really would kill the enjoyment of just sitting there and want to play a video game just because you bought it and you just want to blow off some steam. You can't even do that anymore. Gaming industry still struggle to understand the culture when it comes down to putting us in video games. Every black person in the game do not need the Killmonger dreadlock hairstyle. Every black person don't look like that. With the lack of culture sense, it just doesn't make the game any fun than what it should be. Not every game need to be the so-called woke to have a female protagonist. If you do it right, then it makes sense. But most of these games don't know what they're doing, and they want to be like, oh, we are woke. We got female protagonists. We got female main characters. No, we're just asking for it to be done correctly. Terrible when it comes down to the gaming industries acting woke and not even trying to hear what people got to say when it comes down to the culture that they are trying to put in a video game. The gaming industry relies too heavy on sequels, reboots, remakes, and just enhancement of old games that we already played. Guys, I don't know how many times that we got to play The Last of Us 2 and how many versions that we have to play. Back then, the gaming industry took risks. We had all types of games. And now it's just almost like a handful of games that you either going to get a battle royale, you're going to get Call of Duty every year, you're going to get 2K, Madden every year, FIFA every year, but there's no innovative ideas is coming to the gaming industry. We had the game called Lawbreakers that tried to change the narrative on first-person shooters, but Lawbreakers didn't last that long, so you really can't say, hey, that was a great idea, but the community didn't held on to it for it to grow. Now we just suffer being in the gaming loop with different clones of old games, Call of Duty clones, Fortnite clones, all type of different games. It's just the same game with a different coat of paint on it. It's just tiring seeing the same exact game dropping every single year and nothing new is coming out of this gaming industry. Don't get me wrong, it is a huge part when it comes down to the gaming industry alone, because the gaming industry has poor working conditions. They be facing long hours, tight deadlines, and just a high volume of stress lead these developers to burnout and other health issues. A ton of articles been released to where a lot of people is not recommending game development because it's so stressful and it's just not fun anymore. A bunch of big name industries doing a huge amount of layoff, budget cuts, and also just flat out firing people. No wonder why it's just so stressful in the gaming industry. Another big factor in this little gaming world that we live in today is that it is a ton of microtransactions, loot boxes, and in-game purchases that can lead to concern, to pay-to-win mechanics, gambling-like elements that you gotta get to be better in the game. For example, I've been a 2K fanatic. I've been an FC fanatic. I love the Ultimate Team of FIFA. And I was actually playing FC 24. And I will tell you, it is a rich man game when it comes down to in-game currency. FC is the highest money-making game that single-handedly got EA on their back because of how much money that this game can make by selling us the same cards in the game, and people going to constantly playing it because you got the best card, you can win the most games, and you can beat the most players, and you can win the most matches. Gaming industries want to be just like FC 24. FC is the blueprint for these games to constantly throw in loot boxes, microtransactions in games to make us be better. We have sports games, fighting games starting to evolve and trying to create a battle pass within a game. We don't need a battle pass for every single game. Call of Duty and Fortnite is overcharging for skins and camos, and it doesn't make any sense why these things cost that much. You have Fortnite and Rockstar having subscriptions for camos, for shark points. You get like $1 million or something if you subscribe to Rockstar Plus. Like, guys, when games starting to have subscriptions, you have to get worried about that, because I don't know where this gaming industry is going to take us in the next couple of years. This is not fun. This is not gaming. We need to get to the point where you can get any game on any platform, and then them constantly doing this is still bad for gaming. There's certain games I want to play on the Xbox, but I don't like the Xbox. There's certain games people like on PS5, but they don't like the PS5. And PC is expensive. So a lot of people do not have PC, and there's tons of games that we like to play on PC and we can't. Gaming is in shambles. We spending $70 on betas and demos, and gaming industries are just lazy at this point. We are being the ones funding this industry because they are basically doing live service games and filling it with microtransactions and also a whole ton of loot. I don't understand what gaming is in this world right now, and I wonder how y'all feel about the gaming industry. Is y'all guys still having fun with gaming, or y'all at the point y'all about to go ahead and retire from gaming? Let me know down below. If y'all guys haven't watched this video yet, make sure y'all check this out and get your boys some more watch time. But I'll see y'all guys in the next one. Peace.